This is a dream come true. Well, almost. I've recently been given access to this private woodland, and today is the first time I'm properly exploring it. Having a woodland like this to come to build a camp, to spend nights here, do some bushcraft, is something I've wanted for a very long time. So today we're going to have a proper look around and let's see what we can do with it. I hope you can join me. One of the first things we need to do is find a decent camp spot. This woodland, like many others across the country, has been devastated by recent storms. So before we do anything, we're probably going to need to clear a good bit. Fallen trees, that sort of thing. I should say, I have been given permission by the landowner to remove these wee sycamore saplings. They're just everywhere along the forest floor. In fact, part of my deal here is that I'm going to maintain the woods for them and do a bit of clearing after the storms, the damage from all that. So you'll see me doing quite a lot of clearing and removing. I don't recommend you get into your local woods and just start cutting down trees. Especially without permission. Not a good idea, and not recommended by me. Thirsty work. So I think I've found the perfect place to build my camp. Unfortunately, it's right behind me and in behind all those fallen trees. So we've got a clear path to get in, but one good thing is it's well hidden, so it's going to be the perfect little woodland hideaway once I can get in there. We are in. So let me show you around. I think this is absolutely perfect. Really looking forward to seeing what I can come up with in here. It is pretty much enclosed in by fallen trees the whole way around, which I think is a good thing. Proper sheltered. Obviously still, even in here, there's a lot of clearing to do on the forest floor, but so much potential. One thing I am worried about though, this tree just above me. Hopefully that doesn't fall on top of me. But no, this is going to be great. There's space for bushcraft shelters, hammocks, going to have a wee fire pit area. Class. Can't wait to get stuck in. At the start of the video, I said that this is a dream come true, almost. What I meant by that is obviously the dream would be to own your own woodland, but for the time being, I'm really happy with this. I'm really grateful to the landowners for allowing me to do this. I'm going to get a coffee on. I think I deserve it after all that hard work. By about week 56, I'll be starting this fire with ancient methods, flint and steel. I've like a bow saw, friction bow saw, maybe even using a magnifying glass in the heat of the sun. But for now, fire lighters and a pink lighter. Cheers. It's an absolutely beautiful spring day here. Just while I was having my coffee, I'm just sitting thinking, trying to plan out this place. So I want to have space for tents, probably 2 or 3 tents. I want to have like a wee social area where people can sit around a fire pit. Want to have a cooking area, obviously, but I do want to have an area for a bit of a bushcraft shelter and a hammock. So there is the space for all that here, but it's just working out now in the planning stage where to put everything, so as down the line I'm not half building something and then realising, no, I should have put that somewhere else. Lots to think about, but it's exciting. Absolutely loving it. This is the life. This is what we were meant to be. Primitive. So this tree kind of splits the camp in half, and I think I should use that to my advantage. Over here, this side of the tree, there seems to be a lot of sort of flat areas where I'm thinking that's the obvious place for the tents to go. There's a wee ready-made stump for processing wood. So yeah, I think this side of the tree is going to be the tent area, the camping area. And then if you come over to the other side, I think this wee area here could be my social area. Thinking a hammock maybe between these 2 trees. Just not sure. But if you look at this wee area here, I think with the long tree at the back, this wee stump, a couple of trees, we could sort of get a tarp up. This might be perfect for the wee social area and the fire pit. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is clear all the wee limbs off this fallen tree to make that smooth. One thing's for sure, there'll be no shortage of firewood. Probably a lifetime supply of it here. Brilliant. So I'm just spending my time trying to clear a bit of the floor. So anything that I think can be used as firewood, I'm just putting in a wee pile. And then anything bigger that I think might be able to be used for bushcraft, putting it in a different pile. And any sort of leafy materials, I'm just putting in this hole here to try and fill it up. So getting on rightly. Should have a good bit cleared today. Just taking these wee limbs off the trees because they can be dangerous, especially at night. You could walk straight into them. But I am going to leave this one because it's handy for sticking your backpack on. Keeps it off the ground. You always know where it is. You'll never lose it. Another thing I want to do before I leave today is set up my trail cam, because I think there's deer in these woods and I want to see what else there might be. So I'm going to get that set up before I leave today so I can check on that. See what little wildlife friends are going to be joining me in the future. Cool. So I said at the start, this was a dream come true, and I think after being here for a few hours, it really is. I'm going to really enjoy bringing this place together, spending some time here. I spent about 6 hours today and it's absolutely flown by. No better way to pass your time. Got a good bit done, got loads cleared. The only reason I'm calling it a day now is because I'm absolutely famished. Didn't bring any food with me to cook, so next time I'll probably build a bit of a fire pit, build a bit of a tripod for cooking on, and you never know, I might just stay here next time. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and will join me the next time. If you like this sort of thing, maybe you'll subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I'm going to be spending a lot of time here, although I will be doing my adventures in between, but this wee woodland camp build will be sprinkled in between all those. So don't worry, you're going to get the best of both worlds. So for now, time to pack up, and I'll see you the next time.